How much money is needed for an options contract? I want to walk you through a 3-step process that is very simple that will answer this question for you. And it's a very good question to be asking. I'm assuming if you're watching this video, you're a beginner to options. So definitely a good job in asking wise questions. So let's get into this process. Step number 1 is actually a question you'll need to ask yourself. What is the price of a contract? And you are going to find these prices on what is known as the options chain, and more specifically part of the options chain where the prices are listed. And the price you're going to care most about is what is called the ask, because that is the price that you can purchase the contract for right at this very moment. And right there you can see a variety of prices from $28 for a contract down to 40 cents for a contract. And this is one of the great advantages of options, as you'll see more as I go through the math, but you don't need a lot of money. You can have a relatively small account and still be perfectly fine, still be able to get into options and get involved with trading them, as you'll see. So yes, big benefit. You don't need a lot of money. Step number 2, multiply the price by 100. Very basic math here, but multiply the price by 100. So we have our options chain again. And for example's sake, let's say we care about that 40-cent contract. So the way it's going to work is this. You're going to take that 40 cents because that's the price, and you're going to multiply it by, say it with me, 100. And when you do that calculation, that comes out to $40. So in options lingo, the way you would say that is a 40-cent contract costs $40 to buy. And as you're seeing there, not a whole lot of money. So going back to the earlier talking point, you don't need a huge trading account for options. Step number 3 is another question. How many contracts are you buying? Math here is very simple. You're going to take the number of contracts that you want. You're going to multiply it by the cost of one contract. For example's sake, let's say you want to buy 3 contracts. So you're going to take that 3, you're going to multiply it by the cost of one contract, which we just did in step number 2 as $40. And that calculation comes out to $120 is needed to buy these options. And it really is as simple as that. Now, there are more that goes into options, don't get me wrong. In fact, if you are interested in learning more about the basics of options, let me know and just comment op or guide, please, and I'll send you a link to the guide that I put together. It's like 20, 25 minutes, completely free, and it'll walk you through other bits of what I call the big basics of options. So like I said, let me know in the comment section if you're interested in that, and I'll happily send you a link to that video. But that's all it takes when it comes to how much money is needed. So as you've learned, it's a question of, well, it depends. It depends on what price of a contract you're looking at. And as we've learned also, it can be very flexible. You can go and pay a lot of money for one contract, or you can pay very little for a contract. So how much money is needed? Well, that'll be up to you and the contract that you are looking at. But I hope this helps. Like I said, if you want more on the guide, just comment down below and I'll send you a link to it. But yes, how much money is needed? You now have that answer. Just walk yourself through that 3-step process. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only 1 losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.